2K Sports, delighted to bring you all the action here from the PGA Tour. Today's coverage of the Wells Fargo Championship is about to begin. Pleased you could join us for this final round action. I'm Luke Elvey alongside Rich Beam in the booth. And down on the course, it's hello to John McCarthy.
Hi Luke, great to be here. Fantastic day of golf ahead of us. This is going to be a lot of fun.
And let's see what he can do here today. Quality shot, that one. Always nice when you're playing to the green from an elevated position. Looks to be going with a hybrid here. Yeah, nicely played. Hasn't managed to birdie this hole this week. Oh, what a way to build momentum early.
Oh, thank you very much. I'll have another.
And that's now 5 over for the tournament.
Can't birdie them all unless you birdie the first, Luke. Good start.
And after a birdie at the last, they'll take the honor on the hole. That's heading for the fairway. Second shot on the second. Looks to be going with the 5-iron. Well, a little off the target with that one.
And coming up well short.
Oh, wouldn't that have been nice? And with that, you can go and put a par on the card. Sitting at +5 overall. Teeing off here at the third hole. Might get caught up in the brush here. Well, Rich, in the thick stuff here, not a good spot to be.
Yeah, they parred this hole yesterday, but from easier circumstances today, a little more difficult, but still doable.
Opting for the hybrid, I think. And that shot back in the fairway. Getting ready to play their third.
Pretty good win back into the player's face.
And choosing the 8-iron here. Oh, look at this. Right down the throat. Outstanding approach shot. Well, I hope he makes this one. It's for par. And down it goes. Let's head to the next. Sitting at 5 over for the event. Let's see what happens here on the fourth. Going with the 6-iron here. This one needs to kick left. It's fair to say that wasn't their best shot.
Yeah, it took a bit too much club on that one.
Didn't that look good for a long time? That's a wonderfully played chip shot there.
You better believe it is great stuff to watch.
And this putt to move into the top 5 on the leaderboard. And down it goes. Step aside, everyone else. Now number 1. Our leader is up by 4 shots now. It's time to step on the tee here at the 5th. Oh, that sounded absolutely flushed. Going with the 8-iron here. Did you judge that right? Don't think so. That approach didn't seem to fit their eye.
Oh, as we can see there, the wind definitely affecting that shot.
He's got a par putt here. Let's see if he can make it. Well holed. Let's move on. And that puts him into the top 5 for the tournament. Our leader is currently enjoying a 4-stroke advantage. Let's see what happens here on the 6th. Seems to have chosen the 3-wood. Is that right? I think so. It's a little wayward.
Greens and regulation today has been absolutely abysmal, and that is reflective on their scorecard.
A 7-footer right here. Looks good off the blade. That's a good putt for par. You'll take it. Well, what a way to make a move to the top of the leaderboard. And that's now 5 over for the tournament. Welcome to the tee at this par 5 hole. Go get after it. Well, on the tee now, coming off for par. Chance to pipe one up the middle. That one's heading down Broadway. Playing from around 210 yards here.
Straight downwind, tough to put a lot of spin on it and hold the green.
And here we are with the 3rd shot. Yeah, you hit a beauty, didn't you? This putt is for the lead. Just didn't drop. A fair bit on the line here. Spot the top 5. And that putt'll drop. Well done. Step aside, gents. This man's marching into the top 5. Managing to maintain their position on the leaderboard after that effort. We have a short par 4 ahead of us here. And after that par, they're looking for something good here. Time for the second shot at the 8th. This one's for birdie. This one has eyes for the hole. And that's for birdie. Well holed. And right to the top of the leaderboard after that effort. Our leader is up by 4 shots now. Here we have a par 5. That should find the fairway. Playing from around 230 yards.
They need to flight this one down into the wind.
Go with a 3-wood here. Getting ready to play their 3rd. How close was that to going in the hole? Great shot. Well, this would be a good putt to hole. This will move you into first place. The putt drops, and that's back-to-back birdies.
2 in a row there, Luke. Getting their groove on.
Nicely played. Moving on up the leaderboard now after that hole. Always love a new beginning. Here we are at the opening hole of the back 9, the 10th. Well, there's no doubt they'd have some positive vibes coming off that birdie. Let's see if they can keep it rolling. Well, I like the look of the line here. This should find the fairway. Well, this should be unpredictable. Don't know what you're going to get from the golfing gods here. Sitting at 3 over par. Let's make a move. You're just outside the top 20. Oh, that's great. It just missed the hole. He hasn't managed to birdie this hole this tournament. And with that, that's their 4th birdie. To the top 5 he goes. Our leader is currently enjoying a 4-stroke advantage. You've arrived at a par 4. That looks to be a fairway finder to me. Coming off a hat-trick of birdies. That's great momentum. Going with the hybrid. This one could take a little bounce to the left. This would be a great up and down. Go ahead and make it. There's part of about 6 feet coming up.
Short game has been especially sharp today, Luke. Very impressive.
Okay, steady now. Bogey putt coming up here. And the putt drops, and we're moving on. Well, that'll give him a big boost. Promoted to the top of the leaderboard. Sitting at 3 over for the event.
Unfortunately, backing up slowly but surely on that leaderboard, Luke.
And on the tee now, coming off the bogey. Might have a bit of a sting in the tail, I'd imagine. That reminded me of the Big Easy. Silky smooth. Second shot here on the 12th. Going with the 7. That's a shame. Had a chance to hit the green, but couldn't quite get there.
Wind is absolutely swirling in this part of the golf course.
almost went down. Well, that's an impressive little chip.
Just eyeballing that one, trying to make it.
Well, this would be a good putt to make. You'd move into the top 5 on the leaderboard. And there it is. Oh, how handy is that? Move him into top spot. And after that performance, they'll stay right where they are in the standings. Ooh, we're at the par 3 here. I love these holes. Looks to be going with a hybrid here. It's fair to say that that approach didn't hit the mark.
And missing it long with that approach, not a good leave.
Okay, so that's step 1, but now going to hold a mid-range putt. Big par saver coming up for this fella. I like that kind of fight. That shows resilience.
Good par save there from the greenside bunker. Job well done.
Our leader is up by 4 shots now. Here we find ourselves on the tee of a par 4.
Definitely needs to make a move on the field, and this is a golden opportunity on the short par 4. What will they do?
Well, this should find the short grass. Second shot here on the 14th. And this putt is for birdie 3 on the scorecard. Looking really good. That'll help your scorecard. Well hold. Well, that's a lovely way to make a move into the top 5. Our leader is currently enjoying a 4-stroke advantage. Always positive coming off a birdie. Let's see what happens here. Oh, that's a sweet-looking swing, that one. Time now to play the second shot on the 15th hole. You like that, didn't you? Elevated greens are always difficult to approach. Make sure you got the right number. Looks like they're going with the pitching wedge. That's a good-looking shot there. What an opportunity to make a birdie. Oh, what a great stroke. Oh, that's some handy golf. What a time to make back-to-back birdies.
And anything can happen down the stretch. Let's see what takes place.
He's currently tied for 14th.
Always like to see your name moving up the leaderboard. Never a bad thing.
Let's see what happens here at the 16th. Looks like they put a good swing on that one. That should find the short stuff. From about 200 yards out.
Straight downwind. Tough to put a lot of spin on it and hold the green.
Opting for the hybrid, I think. And he's not hit the mark on that approach.
Oh, look at that. The wind just wreaking havoc with that shot. Disappointing.
Oh, I thought that one was going in. This putt is about 10 feet from the hole. Well, that's a momentum maintainer. Well done. And that's going to hoist him into first place. He's at a tie for 14th place. We have a par 3 on this one. Going with the 5-wood. That's not the outcome they were after.
Airmailed the green with that approach.
Setting up from the first cut here in the green.
They made bogey on this hole yesterday, and right now they are staring at the same number right square between the eyes.
Nice soft hands around the green. What a skill to have.
Gotta say, his short game is phenomenal.
Let's see if he can make this. Keep the par on the card. Well hold. And a spot in the top 5 also with that great shot. He finds himself at a share of 14th position. This hole is a long par 4.
That one's right out of the top drawer.
Playing this shot from around 220 yards here.
Wind back into their grill. They need to flight this one down.
Opting for the 3-wood. This one might just sneak off the fairway. Okay, not the best result, but a chance to get up and down.
Not taking enough club to get it there.
All played well today. Let's hold this for a 67. And with that putt, concludes this players' round. Not a bad week, Rich, wouldn't you say?
It was okay, but not good enough to get to the top of the leaderboard. More work ahead.
Well, that just about concludes our coverage. I'm Luke Elvey, and on behalf of Rich Beam, plus all the hard-working folks at HB Studios, it's good night for now. Welcome to our PGA Tour coverage here on 2K Sports. We're at the Golf Club Championship. Today's coverage is about to kick off. Delighted you're able to join us for this first round action. I'm Luke Elvey. It's great to have your company, and I'm alongside Rich Beam in the booth. Rich, let's get stuck into it. What's this opening hole like?
Opening hole at Vaquero Valley Golf Club is normally a par 5 for the members, but they've moved the tee box up. From the back tees this week, it'll play at its most 531 yards. Downhill tee shot, you want to avoid those bunkers both right and left. Should you find them, you're going to end up laying up out to the right-hand side. You find the fairway, you've got a decent look at this well-bunkered green. All in all, a par 4 here, and you're screaming to the second hole with a big smile on your face.
Can't wait to see what unfolds. All you can do is hope now, because that was never going down the fairway. Yeah, give yourself a pat on the back. And here we are with the third shot. This is from miles away. Oh, so close. And this one will be for bogey. Well, that's not the most positive of starts, getting underway over par.
Yeah, a bit of a rocky start, but let's face it, 17 holes left to play, Luke. There's lots of times to make up for that mistake. Gotta say, just some of the best rhythm in the game.
Time for the second shot here on the second hole. Chosen the pitching wedge here. Oh, that's a great shot. It sets up a wonderful birdie look here at the second.
Luke, nothing gets past you. Yes, this kid is a stud.
Oh, gee, that line was looking good, wasn't it? If you can make this one, it's for par. Yeah, nothing to sweat over that one. Well hold. And staying right where they were in today's rankings after that. Here we are at the third. The tee is yours. Not a bad approach. He'll be putting. And John, how long's this putt? It seems to be a fair way.
This one's looking like 24 feet to the cup.
This one looking really good.
Well, that'll help you move up the leaderboard. And with that, he's back to even overall.
Gotta like it. Moving up the leaderboard. Never a bad thing.
The tee is yours. Here we are at the fourth hole. This one's looking good off the tee. That should find the short stuff. This shot from around 210 yards. 4 strokes off the lead. Seems to have chosen the 3-wood. This one is headed to the right. Yes, anytime you can find the green and have a putt, you'll take it.
Made birdie on the last, looking for a second in a row here.
That's the right pace. This should drop. And with that putt hold, it's back-to-back birdies. And that will take him to 1 under. He's currently tied for 15th.
Moving up the leaderboard. I like it.
And they'd be feeling buoyed with confidence after that birdie. Here's a good chance to maintain the momentum. Second shot here on the 5th. Oh, well played. Getting ready to play their third. 3 behind our leader. Trying to get to 2 under with this putt. Tracking. Always nice to hold those for a birdie. Oh, here he comes into the top 10 with a bolt. Just 2 shots back after that hole. Time to tee off at the 6th. This looks to be a fairway seeker to me. Coming off a string of 3 birdies. Looks to have chosen the 7-iron. That was never really a comfortable shot for them, was it?
Lots of greens in regulation today for this player, but not so on this occasion.
Oh, wonderfully played chip shot.
Judging it beautifully.
Just 3 feet to the cup. Well done. Now 3 strokes back after that hole. We have a par 3 on this one. Going with the hybrid. Not sure if that's what they're intending to do.
Oh, the wind wreaks havoc with another golf ball.
And here we are with the 3rd shot. Only a few shots off the pace. Solid par putt, that. trailing by a few shots after that hole. We've reached the 8th hole. The tee is yours. That's a touch of the Freddie Couples rhythm right there. That'll flick a few of the leaves going through there. Now, man on the ground, John McCarthy. What's this lie look like, mate?
Well, guys, the lie is, you know, considering the situation, is pretty good. Hopefully they can get a hold of this one.
Going with the 7. This one looks just a fraction too long to me. Didn't quite have the right stuff there.
Now, coming out of the rough, missing the green was always in the cards.
That's incredible. And for birdie too. And that'll be a big boost to his standings on the leaderboard. Trailing by a couple of strokes now. We've reached the 9th hole. Time to tee off. This looks to be heading for the cut stuff. Well played, mate. Getting ready to play their 3rd.
Wind's blowing right to left here, and they're going to go ahead and ride the one in here.
Needs this one to kick right. Left yourself an opportunity.
And this one for back-to-back birdies.
This putt for inside the top 5 on the leaderboard. You always like that on long putts when you just have to go ahead and tap it in stress-free. And tapping it in for par. Matt Kuchar is at top of the leaderboard with a one-stroke lead. Let's see what happens here at the 10th hole. Oh, that's a high caliber shot. This shot coming from around the 150-yard marker.
They got to take a little less club here as the green sits below them.
Looks to have opted for the 8-iron. Handy effort, that one. A tie for third spot on the leaderboard, up for grabs if he can hold this. That's the cardinal sin, leaving it short in the heart.
Downhill putt, and sometimes you think it's going to run out more than it does. Just couldn't quite figure it out this time.
And Matt Kuchar looking for multiple wins this season, currently leading here. Ooh, I always love these holes. Here we have a par 3. Looks to have chosen the 7-iron. That might be one club too many. Well, not a bad approach, that one, up onto the green. A couple of putts from there, and that'll be a pretty good hole.
Outside chance here for the birdie.
Spot the all-important top 5 awaits if you can hold this putt. Get in the hole. Well, that looked good for a long way. And they'll walk away with a par on this one. Matt Kuchar finds himself with a one-shot advantage over the field. Welcome to this par 5 hole. Good looking shot this. Time for the second shot at the 12th. Sitting at -3 and a share of 7th. Going with the pitching wedge here. Well, take notes, folks. That's how you do it. 6 feet remaining to the cup.
Short game has been absolutely fantastic today.
This one's looking good. And racking up their 5th birdie of the day. And with that, he'll move to 4 under par. Matt Kuchar currently leading the field. I'm pretty sure this player will be buoyed by that birdie back at the last. Let's see if they can deliver another one. That should find the cut stuff.
Luke, that did not end up where you said it was going to. It's in the rough.
Opting for the 5-iron. Yeah, not a bad shot, that one.
This one here, this is for back-to-back birdies, moving him in the right direction.
This one's dialed in. Mark it down. That's 6 birdies today. And that will take him to 5 under. And that makes him tied for first. Lovely momentum for this player after that birdie at the last hole. Keep it rolling. That's a tad disappointing, isn't it? Still a chance to attack this hole from the first cut. Looks to be going with a hybrid here. That's not what they were looking for.
Needed to take a little less club on that approach.
Wow, that almost went in the hole. And that should secure the par. Well done. And after that hole, this is how the leaderboard looks right now. He finds himself in a share of the lead. Teeing off now on a short par 4.
This hole is so important at this critical time. Go for it, lay it back. How much do you trust your swing?
Oh, you couldn't paint a better picture. Gorgeous swing. I just love the aggressive play there, Rich.
Oh, how about that shot? Taking out the big stick and going ahead and knocking her on. Love it.
looking great now.
He's made it for eagle. And that will take him to 7 under. Yep, I don't blame you. I'd want to take another look at that one as well. And with that, he's now broken the tie, all alone at the top of the leaderboard.
Oh, and they increase their lead. This is impressive, Luke, but can they hold up this play? Oh, just absolutely abused the golf ball there with that shot.
Playing from around 160 yards.
Slightly elevated green. They're going to need to take a little extra club to get it all the way back there.
Opting for the 6 iron. Oh my, right by the hole. That was wonderfully done.
That was worthy of another look.
Chance to move to 8 under here. It's tracking. And mark it down. That's birdie number 7 on the scorecard. And that will take him to 8 under. And this is quality play, still on top of the leaderboard. Just a couple to go. Let's see how you handle the penultimate hole. Yeah, this one's from downtown. Make sure you get the pace right. Ooh, right by the hole. 5 feet coming up to the cup. I like the look of this. Ooh, that looks like a pure stroke. And after that hole, leading Matt Kuchar by a shot. Well, it's come down to this, the final hole. Welcome to the 18. Lovely rhythm there, Rich. That's going to work every time. Time for the second shot on the 18th. Well, that's a handy shot. 8 under for the day. Currently in top spot. Yeah, well played. This putt coming up is for birdie. Gets that one to go down, and that'll end the day's work. There you have it, folks. At the end of the opening round, they find themselves in top spot. Not bad, eh, Rich?
And that's a good place to be after the first round. But listen, there's lots of golf to be played, multiple rounds they still have to navigate through. But after the first day, it gives you a lot of confidence going forward.
Well, on behalf of myself, Rich Beem, and all the hard-working folks at HB Studios, thanks for tuning in, and we'll see you next time.